Oh wow, this is, guys, this is awkward. This is so freaking awkward right now. Holy smokes, it's moving on its own. What the hell? It's not smart enough to know not to go away on its own. See, it's just doing its own thing. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna roll away. Oh, what happens if it, oh. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is EUC. We're going to take a quick look at the Inmotion E20 series self-balancing vehicle. Enjoy greater freedom. That's what it says here. It looks to be a brand new wheel from Inmotion that is centered around brand new riders, you know, getting people into the fold. What I can see from the box is that there's two wheels, obviously, in one unit. And we can already tell what the purpose of that is. It's to help people balance better. Let's see what this thing looks like. All right, so it's a simple box. It's much smaller than most of the wheels that we've come to, you know, that we've gotten used to over the years. It's really small. It's like going back in a more traditional direction of what everybody remembered an EUC to be. So we have some instructions here, it looks like. So that's what it looks like. It looks nice, to be honest. Okay, put this on the side. We got a power cable for the charger, styrofoam. What's this right here? This is probably the charger. Yep, this is the charger. Looks like a 54.6 volts, 1.5 amps. Far cry from that, you know, 100 plus volts that we have going on right now. But again, this is not a performance machine. This is really built for new riders who's never ridden an electric unicycle before. More styrofoam. First to glance at it here, looks pretty good. I mean, we should already know that Inmotion pretty much deals with quality. Inmotion has really good quality with their products, and that's literally all their products. So let's pull this out, put this right here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there we go. So there's nothing else here, just a stand. So we'll just put this on the side. Okay. And here we have it. This is the Inmotion E20 series. Take a good look at it. Wow, beautiful device. Beautiful device. It actually looks very futuristic. As you can expect from an Inmotion design team, they are very meticulous with their designs. Very clean. Now, let's see, this is plastic obviously, but it's very nice to the touch. Looks like it's, I don't know, it feels, I don't know what it feels like. It feels like plastic, but it definitely feels like it's robust and it can take a hit. You know what I mean? So I would expect that, because with new riders, you're gonna crash the thing. But with these two rubber tires, the goal is to crash less, right? While you're learning. There's a light, power button, indicator for the batteries, I'm pretty sure. Handle, side pads, pedals, standard, simple pedals, nothing crazy. And you got this lift thing right here. It's really interesting. Small. And then back here we have a speaker, charger, brake light, I'm guessing. Very minimalistic, but very practical. Typical way of disengaging the handle. Just push this button, drop it down. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. It's very light. All right, let's turn it on. All right, typical Inmotion. Wait. Is it in travel mode? Okay, long press power button for 1 second to turn on and off. Short press power button to turn light on and off. Double click to unbalance. After being righted, double click to balance. Okay. So right now on first power on, this thing does not balance, okay? Also, as you notice, there is some LEDs on the sides, which is pretty cool. So let's see. So it said short press the power on and double click, okay? So that was a double click. Still not balancing. Okay, after being righted, what does that mean? Double click to balance. After being righted? I honestly don't know what that means. 1, 2. 1, 2. The hell? Okay, guys, maybe he means righted, like put on the right side. 1, 2. What the? After being righted, so let's just put it right up. 1, 2. There we go. Wait, that's the light. Wow. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, first challenge is turning this thing on properly. So let's go check out the instruction here, see if there's anything in here that could be helpful. So that's one way to encourage reading the instructions, right? It's designed for age 8 to 50 years. Lock and unlock the vehicle through the lock icon in the app. Oh, only the verified owner can lock and unlock. What the? Okay, well, that's nice. Who's gonna steal this? I think they should reserve this feature for like their advanced wheels, maybe, because I mean, who's gonna steal this? So it looks good. You're able to lay it on its back, I guess, to park it. So parking it is cool, nice and simple. But the fact that it's taking me so long to start it is discouraging, because it's not like it's an advanced wheel, right? It's a very simple, user-friendly, supposedly user-friendly machine. But it looks like they've added this feature across all their wheels. So the only thing I'm thinking is, if you wanted to let someone else use this, they will have to download the app and go through all of this, it looks like. So approve, what the frick, email address, what the? Gmail, so I'm able to log in with Gmail. You can create your own using your email or use Gmail. Okay, search vehicle. Inmotion needs access to nearby devices. Permission to search and connect vehicles, allow. Okay, so it found it. Connecting. Vehicle authorization. Vehicle authentication is required for operations such as lock vehicle in app. Do you want to verify it as the owner now? Yeah, confirm. Okay, successfully authorized as main owner. Okay, so I'm the main owner. Okay, there we go. There's a lock screen here. But the thing is, all right, so this is locked, right? I just locked it. Now I'm unlocking it. It's unlocked. And it's still not balancing. So let's do this. Hit this twice. 1, 2. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. So now it's balancing. Awesome. So yeah, you have to use the app first if you want this to balance. And it's frustrating in the beginning. Oh wow, this is, guys, this is awkward. This is so freaking awkward right now. Holy smokes, it's moving on its own. What the hell? This is the this is so awkward because I'm not used to seeing an EUC stand up by itself, nevertheless move on its own. That's hilarious. Let me record the screen for you guys. So here you have it. This is the screen, okay, that you'll be greeted with. It's connected. It's at 68%. It's the E20 C007350. Then you have the Discover, Me, My Vehicles. If you click on My Vehicles, this is it right here with the serial number, owner, authorization, customer service. Okay, for those of you who have an Inmotion app, this is probably not new to you, but it's new to me. I don't really have Inmotion like that. This is in metric. We'll turn it to imperial for the US. Language, English. Okay. And what other features do we have here? We have ride time, ride mileage, max speed, total, lock, light. Okay, so can we turn on the light here? Apparently not. I'm clicking it. Failed. Why did it fail? Looks like something happened, but okay. it is what it is. You just have to play around with this. But again, the most important thing right now is unlocking it and getting it to balance. So in order to get it to balance, you have to use the app. Download the app and connect to your device and hit this button right here, unlock. Okay, that's it. So I'm not gonna ride it. I didn't plan on riding it, but maybe we'll give it a shot. Let's see. I'm kind of nervous though, to be honest with you. Okay, so here we are. This is it once again. This is the Inmotion E20 series. Looking really good. Okay, hope you can see it. Looks really good. It's 68%. This is the weirdest thing right now, seeing an EUC just stand up on its own without my assistance or without the need for a wall. You know, no need for a kickstand or anything, but honestly, it is kind of surreal. But the surface should be flat, obviously, otherwise it's gonna roll on its own. It's not smart enough to know not to go away on its own. See, it's just doing its own thing. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna roll away. Oh, what happens if it, oh gosh, I don't want Inmotion getting mad at me. Not yet. I haven't even really done anything, so I'm not trying to get them all pissed at me. But it is pretty cool to see an EUC just roll on its own like that. That is so freaking weird. That is so weird. It looks like a little ET, like a little ET bot. But yeah, it's a small wheel. I'm 5'9", and I can, you know, push it around. Turning it is a little difficult, obviously, because it has two wheels, so more resistance. But that is so funny. It's so cute. As a matter of fact, let's be honest. There was a version prior to this with two wheels. I don't remember from what company. But it makes sense to have two wheels on an EUC as a beginner EUC, as a way to train new riders. And the difference between the last one and this one is that, as you can see, the distance is much wider, which is good because it allows for more stability as a new rider. Okay, so let's jump on it and let's just see what it's like to ride this thing. Now, I am an experienced rider, but right now I definitely don't feel experienced. You know why? Because I don't want to crash. All right, so here it is. I took away all the protective plastic around the wheel. One more good look at it before I scratch it. I'm playing, I'm not gonna scratch it. But like I was saying, this is for brand new riders, for people who's never ridden an electric unicycle before. And I honestly feel something like that should have existed a while back, but you know, we humans, that's how we are. We usually progress forward by regressing, you know? So to go forward, you have to go backwards, and that's what's up. It appears that the best way to learn an EUC is to have an EUC with two wheels. So now, as I was saying, I am an experienced rider, right? I've been riding since 2016, but I don't feel so experienced looking at this. I actually feel like a newbie all over again just by looking at it, because it is a little intimidating going from such big wheels to such a tiny wheel. At the same time, I am encouraged. I feel encouraged because look, it's balancing itself. Now, here's one thing I have to say though, with most people, it makes sense to have such a machine because the number one issue that a beginner is going to have is with their legs, right? I remember when I first started, it was very strange to have this machine right in between my legs. And then when I did get on it, my legs started feeling like jello, because that was pretty much the main area of my body that I was exercising or training without even realizing it. And this thing became extremely watery and jello. Felt really unstable and scary, but hopefully this extra wheel will take that, will get rid of that sensation for new riders. So I'm just gonna close this down. And now here's the thing though, what I usually teach riders when I'm training them, okay, is to hold the wheel and get on. Now, how much of a difference is this experience going to be with this thing? Let's see. Because what you have to do, oh, wait a minute, is there a lift switch, a power cutoff? Nope, no power cutoff switch here. Okay, cool. It is what it is. I don't see it, don't feel it. All right. So let's see what the experience is getting on this thing. So you get on like any, see? So there's some methods that will remain exactly the same, and that is getting on the wheel. So what I usually train people to do is hold the wheel, get on, use the inner thigh for support, and then, you know, use that and you know, hop on with the other one. But, or at least push, then hop on. But with this one, you'll have to do, it's the same process. Even though it has two wheels, and even though it has more stability because of the extra tire, you still have to do that basic two-step process where you have to hold it and then get on, you know? So let's see. Oh, nice. Whoa, it actually, that's interesting. Now, because I'm already experienced, this thing is a lot easier for me to get on, but I'll be honest with you, it's still challenging, even as an experienced rider, because it's two wheels. So you have one wheel fighting the other. That's so weird. You know what I mean? Whereas you have one wheel, when you turn with the one wheel, okay, when I say one wheel, I mean EUC with one tire, all right? On an EUC with one tire, when you turn, you don't feel the sensation of a counter steer. I'm literally feeling counter steer on this. That's so weird. So if I turn left, I feel the other tire is working its hardest to get me not to turn left, if I don't fully commit. Now if I make a small turn, right, and I'm not really turning to the right or to the left, the other tire seems to be pulling or tugging at me, saying, hey, what are you doing? Go straight. And if I'm not going straight, it's almost as if it's like doing this. It's like, whoa, 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 come on, left, right, left, right. They're literally fighting with it. They're not in sync with each other because it's unnatural. But I'll tell you what, I'm riding, and I can't say for sure if the reason I'm riding this is because I'm an experienced rider, or if it's because it's just a novel concept to have two tires on an electric unicycle to get you started. So what I'll have to do is get someone who's never ridden an EUC before and get them on here and see if it helps at all. But I'll tell you what, the sensation that I originally had when I first started learning EUCs, whereas, you know, what I'm saying is like the sensation I had where I literally felt I had no control over my legs, because this was the first time I used my legs like this. I'm getting a similar sensation here. Why? Because again, there's no other vehicle that exists, maybe besides the one wheel, where all of your motion, whether it's moving forwards, backwards, turning left, turning right, is all predicated on your leg movements. Okay, so it does feel strange even with those two tires, but it's very cool, man, very cool. Now I'm not sure if it needs more tire pressure, but I'm gonna give it a try again. I'm gonna get on, and I'm gonna, with my skills, I'm gonna just ride it as if I'm an experienced rider riding something new, instead of having the new rider mentality. So let me just get on as if I'm an experienced rider. Okay, it's beeping at me. It's like, hey, you're going faster than 3 miles an hour. You're going too fast. Whoa, 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 oh my gosh. Whoa. So another disadvantage, it seems, is banking. So if you bank too hard, let me see. If you bank too hard, oh my gosh, that is so weird. Like when you bank left or right, you can literally get off with one tire, and then the other tire just end up like coming along for the ride, but it's not on the ground. It's like off the ground. Anyway, wow, that's so weird. I'm literally riding on one tire right now. Let me see if I can capture that for you guys. Whoa, I'm on one tire. Oh man, one tire. Woo! See that? I'm literally on one wheel. The other one's just coming along for the ride. Look. What? Oh man, that's interesting. That's more natural. But I'll tell you what, banking is a challenge, because Interesting stuff. Woo! Very cool. It's a lot better than having a new rider learn an electric unicycle with just one tire. It's a little cumbersome for me because I'm experienced, but it would be I don't know. I think it would be a joy for a new rider, to be honest. It's just freaking great. So that's my first impression and unboxing of this thing. I didn't think I was gonna ride it, but it's freaking great. An EUC that pretty much stands by itself with no fancy technology, just an extra tire. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Chat later.